Good morning, children. Welcome to online class. In this class, we are going to continue the lab activity which we discussed the aim and materials part in the previous class, children. What we said, once again we recall them. What we said, children? We said that aim. In the lab activity, we are aiming. What we are aiming? To find nature of friction, and static friction understand, children? In the lab activity we are going to learn, means we are aiming to learn or to find the nature of friction. We know that what is the nature of the friction? It opposes the motion, children. I already said friction is a force which opposes the motion or which resists the motion. We already said that. But once again we see what is the nature of friction, means in which cases it occurs and what are it affects. We are going to see that. And what is static friction, children? Along with the nature of the friction, we are going to learn what is static friction. Understand, children? So this is the aim we are going to find after the completion of this lab activity. And materials, children, to perform an activity, what do we need? Mainly we need materials. First one, we require table. Later we need string. Which string? Inextensible string. Inextensible. What is inextensible, children? The string which you are taking, that should not be extended. Generally we see some of the threads or strings, when we hold and when we pluck like that, what will happen? Due to the elastic nature, they extend more. But here in this activity, if you want to perform this activity, you need to take only inextensible string, children. After that, you need to take toy trolley. I think most of the children played with the toy trolley in your childhood days, children. And you need small wooden block. Next, weight hanger. Children, weight hanger. What is weight hanger, sir? See, children, to keep the weights, we need weight hanger. So we are taking weight hanger and weights. Children, these are the materials required to perform this activity, children. Okay, right now we go to the activity full-fledgedly. Okay, children. Okay, first material, what we said, we require table. Okay, I assume this was the table. I am keeping toy trolley on the table, children. Toy trolley on the table. Okay, children, this was the trolley. I was placed over the table, and on top of the toy trolley, I am keeping a small wooden block, children. Small wooden block. And I am right now taking inextensible string. Okay, inextensible string. One end of the string should be connected or give a knot to the toy trolley. And here itself you take a small pulley. I did not mention in the materials pulley, but here you need to take a pulley, children. I am taking a pulley over here. So on over the pulley you need to take the string like this, and the other end of the string should be connected to the weight hanger, children. This is a weight hanger. Understand, children? This was the activity first you need to perform. Right now what happens, keep the weights. Which are the weights you are taken, that keep in the weight hanger, children. Okay, I am keeping weight hanger 1, weight 1. Okay, when I put the weight in the weight hanger, slowly the trolley moves, children. Yes or no, children? Due to the weight, the trolley moves. Here the pulley made the string to move, so the toy trolley moves. Right now children, observe carefully. This is the surface of the table. This is the surface of the table children. When compare means when you see that surface, the wooden block which is placed over the toy trolley, is it at rest or motion children? Is it at rest or motion? It is in motion children. Understand children? With respect to the surface of the table, the wooden block which is placed over the toy trolley is in motion. Sir, I am not understand sir. I will say simple example. You may say like this, but I will say simple example. If you want to go to Visakhapatnam, what the transport you take? Most probably you take a train journey. Okay children, you are moving in the train, means you are traveling along with the train. Suddenly I am observing the train which was going in front of me. Means as point means from my point of view, you are in motion. Understand children? From my point of view, you are in motion because you are traveling along with the train. But the persons or the you which you are sitting in the train, you are at a rest position. With respect to the train, you are in rest position. But with respect to the ground or with respect to me, you are in motion. Why? Because I am at rest, but you are in motion because you are moving that side. Here also, with respect to the table, the wooden block is in motion, but with respect to the surface of the toy trolley, the wooden block is at rest children. Right now, continually take the weights and keep in the weight hanger. So what will happen? The toy trolley also moves. When the toy trolley moves, the frictional force produces children. Understand children? The direction of friction is like this children. The arrow will be at the left side. But understand children, when the toy trolley is moving, observe carefully. When the toy trolley is moving, the force of friction created by the surface of the trolley will be in the motion of left side children. Will be in the forward motion, that is at left. In this proportion, what happens? The weight applied by the wooden block moves at right. Moves at right children. Understand children? When the trolley is moving, due to the frictional force, it applies the force in the forward direction, that is at left, frictional force F. At the same time, the wooden block also moves towards the right. Moves towards right children. Understand? Continually put the weights in the weight hanger, you will see these children moving at the right side. Moving at the right side. You can perform with a small toy trolley, even not need of this setup. Simply keep a toy trolley over and keep a wooden block over it, and with full speed you draw the toy trolley. What will happen? It falls or move to the right side. Understand children? From this concept we are learning frictional force. Frictional force. What is frictional force? Here frictional force opposes the motion of whom? The wooden block. Opposes the motion of wooden block. Here the toy trolley is moving, but the wooden block is not moving in the toy trolley direction. It is moving towards right. Means I said that if I want to move forward, the friction should create in the backward direction. I am moving like this. Friction acts opposite to me children. Understand children? Next, what we said? Static force. Static force. What is static force? Static force is also a force which comes into play when the objects are in rest relative to each other. When the objects are at rest, rest means stable. But what relative? Sir, what is relative? Relative means our relatives, our father's relatives, not like that relative children. Relative means what? The train is moving with relative to me. I was in rest, but the train is in motion. With relative to me, the train is in motion. Or you can say like this, with respect to you sir, we are in motion. Understand children? With respect to me, you are in motion. Understand children? Static force is a force which comes into play when objects are at rest relative to each other. Here, previously when the start of the activity, both these objects, one is a wooden block and the other one is a toy trolley, both are in rest relative to each other, both are in rest. So static force deals that both objects are in rest with relative to each other, they are to each other, no, so they are in rest. Understand, children? This was the activity, lab activity. Understand carefully, watch the video carefully, children. We continued up to here. We'll discuss the next topics in the next class, children. Thank you.